Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. I wanted to just update about this lady right here, Mackenzie Shirilla, that everyone is still talking about. Um, so a lot has come out, which is just bizarre. I almost feel like she's doing some of this on purpose because I feel like she is loving the fact that everyone is talking about her. She just seems like that type of person. And like I her parents are upset. They say that the phone calls came out and the text messages came out, but I really don't think that she is upset. Not really. So some of the text messages between her father and her are just so bizarre. Listen, I'm a daddy's girl. I, you know, love my dad. We're very close. We're very similar. We have similar interests, similar like personalities, everything. So I get that. I get being close to your dad, and your dad spoiling you, things like that. But this girl takes it to a whole other level. She is like texting her dad asking if he can rub her feet. Gross. And texting asking for warm milk, um, which there are tons of other theories on what that could possibly it being meaning different than what it actually says. Something pertaining to drugs. But personally, after reading them, I truly think that she literally was probably like, I don't know if she was staying over that night back at her own house or what, but I could just see her up in her bedroom not wanting to go and do it herself and texting her dad, "Can you bring me warm milk?" Like, it's just, I could totally see that with how her personality is and the relationship they seem to have. I mean, there is spoiling your little girl, daddy's little girl, and then there is like this. I mean, these both of these parents really have catered to her every request, every mood. Like, I really wonder, has she ever been in trouble? Because in the phone calls, in the text messages, everything she does, they have an excuse for, and they literally tell her it's not your fault. It's okay, it's not your fault. I mean, what kind of message is that to send to your teenage daughter that is clearly out of control? Like, she's not learning accountability for anything, and that is how we got to where we are. I mean, really, like, I just cannot believe the way that they also allow her to talk to them. I mean, she bosses them around the same way she talked to Dom, in those calls that had been released or that he had taped, of arguments. It's the same type of way. She's dropping F-bombs left and right at her parents. She's just, you would not know that they're her parents. Like, if you didn't know already, you would think that it was some, friend that she was cussing out or something. Like, I just can't. Her mom told her on one of the jail phone calls to not talk about certain things because they're recorded. And Mackenzie went off on her mom and literally told her, "Do not tell me that I can't talk about it." Like, her whole attitude is awful. And truly, like, I feel like if she doesn't get put in her place soon by somebody, like, she is just, I'm concerned for that jail, like, that she's just going to take over that whole place. Like, I could see it happening for sure. I just feel like she's that type of girl where she's going to find a way to make it so she is the top of the food chain, essentially. And everyone follows her. And she's also, that leads me to the other piece of news recently is that she's been caught in prison on a sexually explicit video call, apparently, with somebody. They didn't specify, but she also is reportedly sending pictures of her feet. Like I think it's through I don't OnlyFans, I'm guessing. I think that's what I heard. I think she has an account now, and I don't know. I guess it also was there's text between her and her boyfriend that Dom's sister had referenced. I think it was in Brian Enton's interview with her. Um, if you haven't watched that, definitely watch it. Um, it is very good and very eye-opening, and yeah, I give props to his sister. She also is starting a podcast from all this and is, you know, trying to do the right thing and keep the right things in focus about this case, and I'm sure about other cases eventually. So definitely check that out. Everybody always said, because I get on, like, my initial entry into the video is, "Hey guys." Evidently that's Brian Enton's thing. I never noticed that he did that all the time. I do now. When somebody said something, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess he does." I truly, like, people have been saying, like, are you trying to copy Brian Enton?" No. I love Brian Enton. It's just my personality. Like, I have learned that everybody is different when it comes to feeling comfortable with starting a video that you're going to post online or a podcast, whatever it is. It helps if you have something that you're familiar with and comfortable with. It just comes out. So, I mean, I'm just saying, and I don't want to try to change it now, because then that would be really weird, wouldn't it? Like, that'd be strange. So just for the record, I love Brian Enton, but our Hey Guys are not, coordinated. They're not copied. Um, he like I love him. I love him, but it's just a coincidence. It's just what I feel like that comes out when I start a video. So, I had to put that out there because I just thought it was funny that several people have mentioned that to me. So, but back to Mackenzie, um, her Dom's sister has some text messages, I guess, between them that alludes to Mackenzie doing this type, like taking photos, doing things besides her feet as well, from how it sounds, and that Dom found out and was uncomfortable with it, and that was a major thing. And that all surprised me, really, because, and it goes to show you, like, on social media, a lot of these type of girls, like, what their real lives are like is completely different than what they portray on screen. Because you would think, and I thought, she and Dom were just rolling in money. She had all these expensive designer clothes and items and cars, and just really, really pushed that narrative that, she's just living a luxury lifestyle. But clearly, I don't know. I know Dom's sister said that their family has money. So Dom had money that way. And he did, he did invest in stocks and tried to, play the stock market. But yeah, I don't know. I guess Mackenzie felt she needed more money, and that's why she did that. And apparently, that's also why she's doing that in jail. Um, it's, I mean, what I don't get is, like, do you really need to do that in jail? To all you're gonna get is commissary items. Like, what else are you getting? What are you using the money for that you're going to make with this? Like, how many things can you buy at the commissary? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Sending photos of yourself to guys doing God knows what because you want to go and buy an extra pack of tampons or, a chocolate bar. I really don't know that adds up. So, I don't know. God, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I think, really, really, really wants to be, like Gypsy Rose, who, was in prison, as all of you know, for killing her mom. But she suffered, the results of her mother having Munchausen's by proxy. So I think the court basically gave her a lighter sentence because she was a victim, of it, and she was released. And when she was released, it was like insane. I remember being like, I can't believe, like, how did this happen? How did this become such a big thing now? Because a lot of people before that really hadn't heard of her. I knew of her because I have been a true crime fanatic for a very long time. But yeah, and she got her own reality show. She got a boyfriend. She got engaged. She had a baby. She has a podcast, like all these things. And I really think Mackenzie thinks that's what she's going to do. So maybe some of the money is for that. Maybe she's saving up and thinks that she's seriously going to get out soon, you know? I don't know, but oh Lord, this girl. She's just the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know. I really think that until her parents change, which this far down the road, I don't foresee that happening unless you get Dr. Phil needs to get involved with these parents. I miss Dr. Phil. Like, he needs to get with these parents and read them the riot act and teach them why they're doing what they're doing and how harmful it is to their daughter. And yeah, I don't know. We need a Dr. Phil. That's what we need for her and her parents. But anyway, that is all of the updates. I do plan on posting some of the text messages that were released, and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think, like, some of it with her dad, do you think that whole thing is coded? Like, do you really think they were talking about something involving drugs or something else? Or do you think that it literally is just what it says, is that she needed her dad to make her warm milk and bring it to her? Just comment down below. I'm interested in seeing how many of you think it's one thing or the other. And also let me know, like, what do you think, like, of all the stuff that's come out? What do you think of these parents? What do you think about her attitude? Yeah, just let me know. And I obviously will come back if there's any more updates, anything else released when it comes to her. Knowing how this case has gone, I am positive that there will be more. So I hope you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.